In the last episode, we went to Hogsmeade, got some stuff. We have our own wand now, not a borrowed one anymore. We fought trolls, and now we received a letter from Professor Fig. He wants to see us because he discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. And this time, I'm just gonna port over there to Professor Fig because I want to know what's in that locket. And I need to like practice using the flu flames because otherwise I'm gonna forget it all the time and just walk.
I don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Boy, can you help me?
Sure.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
That's nice. I can keep the treasure. He just wants to know what I can keep.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay, I've seen many statues of that, like skeletons like that. This is the courtyard with the well there through the door, and what that is. Oh, that looks like the Accio sign, doesn't it? The spell. But what that is, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Find the first landmark. Okay, so no, I don't want to track that just yet. I want to talk to Fig first. Quests. Casino Castle. Okay, I want to know if I can like circle through my quests from outside the start menu. I can just, if I hold it, it just shows me what to do.
Revelio.
No, so far I don't know how to. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before the term begins. I've assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. I have to wait for him. He didn't wake me. He just saw me sitting there and then went to study his map.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
What about the goblin with the With the thingy, the armband, the glowing one.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
There is a sloth back there, holding something shiny that has caught my eye all the time we spoke. Can I pick it up? Is it a sloth? What is it? I can't pick it up. Okay, we'll go to Professor Hecat and learn some more stuff. New quest available. That probably is Hecat. Is it? Yes. Oh, there are 2 side quests below us. We need to accept them.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Oh, that is the clue from the map. Okay. Who are you?
Help me.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
How evil.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Yeah, sure. I'll collect them.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I expect a reward though, you know? So where was... Oh, we already picked up both quests. Now back to Hackett's.
Revelio.
I believe.
Hebridean Black Skeleton. Yeah, that's the thing on the ceiling, isn't it?
To
Yeah.
discuss.
We have matters to discuss, yes.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Okay.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Okay, we have to continue dueling.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
That's actually quite good because the last time I dueled, I was just button mashing, and thus I need to focus or like pay a little more attention to the counter Spidey sense thingy. Hello,
I think so. We shall see who
Lucan.
shows up.
May I use the training dummy?
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
That's it!
Levioso!
Okay, so the stars are just the basic spells apparently.
Good one!
Oops.
Levioso! Accio!
Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Yeah, let's go. I'll do the duels.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yes.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
No. I fight by myself.
Duel and solo.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Break through violet shields with force spells, like the summoning charm Accio. Okay, so there are different colored shields. I have to break through with different spells. Okay.
Protego! Stupefy! Levioso!
Levioso!
Stupefy! Come on!
Potato!
Accio! Stupefy! Stupefy! There goes my weight. Accio!
Hey, I clicked.
I'm the one!
Stupefy! Accio! You're better than that! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Give him what more!
Stupefy! Accio!
Act like a winner!
Stupefy!
Levioso!
Accio! Protego! Stupefy! That's all you've got? Accio!
I could never duel like that.
I think I wiped the floor with them.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
That went a lot better with the countering or the blocking. Let's see, is there any gobstones anywhere? No, it would show on the map. Okay, talk to Professor Hackett. Port back to her. She's over here. Travel.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Okay, secrets of the restricted section. You have learned enough spells that you'll need to equip Incendio to your spell set. To do this, you need to swap it with a different spell. So, okay, spell selection menu. You know what? There are purple shields and yellow shields. I suppose there are red shields as well. So, probably green and blue, I don't know. We don't need Lumos, do we? How do I equip it now? R2, okay. To use a spell or item, you must first add it to your spell set. Add Incendio now. Hover over Incendio, hold R2. We did that.
Incendio.
I just did that. Hover over it, hold R2. Okay. Return to Professor Fig's classroom. We'll do that. That's not too far away, is it? Because we're in the...
You can't imagine how...
in the building with the classrooms. Oh, no, we have to go downstairs because there is a side quest. And we must not miss any side quests.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hackett's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology
What
corridor?
reward should I
I haven't a
expect?
clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlick grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Okay. Now
Get too cocky simply because
back.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Professor Garlic sounds hilarious. Okay, back to secrets of the restricted section.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Okay. Why do we have to talk to Sebastian? What does he have to do with it?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Okay. That slipped my mind that he mentioned that. Nope, wrong way.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
I won't tell him.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
I wonder if I can actually get a cloak. Yeah, okay, I suppose we don't need Reparo. Reparo, no. Disillusionment. It's probably also what... Okay. It's probably wise not to bring Incendio into a library.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
But, we'll keep it on our taskbar. Or spell bar, spell wheel.
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious. Mess.
Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves' tape.
The library is no place for larking about. Out at once.
Ah, come on. Oh, she can actually see me, so I have to wait until he... I thought the game would pause when I read the letter, but apparently
Is
not.
that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
I wonder if I can cast Revelio to get some pages here. Ah, he's even whispering it. Yes. Treasure. Galleons. 45 of them. We need all of them.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Nothing more to find here. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Alright.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
What ghost? What ghost? Oh, that ghost.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin needs everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? There's the Hogwarts matron.
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
There's the same sloth thingy.
Quietly now.
Who have we here?
Oh no.
Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Yeah, well.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo!
The only spell I swapped out is the actual spell I need here. Of course.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
I want to get to the chest first.
That's it.
Revelio. Where might this lead?
Oh yeah, okay.
Revelio.
We should probably take some time to sort the gear soon, but for now, gonna stay as I am.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
What was that? Super duper spell? Why did I become so strong? Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful 10+ hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of your health. Okay, so that did... Oh, there. When at least some segment of your ancient magic meter is full... Oh, those blue things on the bottom right. You can cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms. Tap L1 and L2. Okay, when you see the prompt. That... Well, on the bottom right corner where you see combo... Yeah, okay. Those 2 pips are those devastating attacks.
Revelio.
How do I get there though? I want to get there and loot the chest. I need to loot. Oh no!
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Okay, this time we'll see what's happening before we step on the platform. Okay, so I change it. And the last ones seem to stay. No, the last one's... What? One second, I have to see what happens with those things. Yes, and now... There we go. I wonder... if in the room... In the room before, maybe there was another riddle to get to the chest? Yes, there was. No, there wasn't. I'll still try. How do I get over there? I assume... Oh yeah. What? No. You are kidding me, my gear slots are full. Come on. Can I equip something to carry more? Gear 20 out of 20 if I equip it? No, 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 no. That is bad. Okay. So that is 30. That doesn't help. Okay, can I can't, I'll... Damn it. Inventory. That is... My gear slots are full. Well, I can't go to Hogsmeade now, can I? Can I? No, I can't. So there is no other option than to destroy one piece at least, which is unfortunate. But I'll destroy the glasses. Oops. Okay. Do I have 19? Yeah. Wool jumper uniform, okay. Okay. Note to self, when we get out of here, we need to sell gear. Or put it in some chest, or whatever.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh, come on. That hurts. That hurts. That's also 30 gold pieces. Okay.
Protego! Stupid one. Accio. Levioso.
No, no, no! Oh, come on, I dodged out. What? What the hell? They just poured to me. Okay, so basically I do have to use the Spidey Sense counter because they just poured to me anyways.
It is a book after all.
Okay, so they They are basically saving the village here. Oh no, that poor boy. I hope they heal him too. Come on. Oh, you just created the enemy?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Oh boy. I think her hands are the wrong hands.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
He covered for me. Okay. How do I get out of here? We came through a door like this. And there is a side quest. Wait.
I find the whole concept of hurling one's body around with a broom highly disturbing. You do know you're a wizard.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's not too good, is it?
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
No.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay, so I guess I'll end it here. Next time we will spend some time on some side quests, I think, because we've accepted a couple. And we need to get to Hogsmeade to sell some stuff, to clear out our inventory. And we need to do some fashion work. So I'm looking forward to next time, and I'll catch you then. Bye.